How's it going, everybody? We're going to talk about the catacombs. We're going to talk about how to level up equipment through them, the equipment that you want to focus on, the benefits, and also even how to use the catacombs as an advantage for your main account as far as even stats. So, first we're going to talk about equipment. Now, I guess the best way for us to be able to show this, I'm gonna have to use these level 15s. Make a few of those. No, that's not what I want to do. There they are. All right. So when choosing equipment, the most important in the catacombs in winning against the opponents and getting better points and XP out of it is about defense. Now, this middle class is always the better equipment in defense, all the way up through every single level of equipment. As you can see on this one, creation defense plus 64. Plus 61, plus 61. Now these guys have all this other stuff going on, but you also want to make the catacombs kind of a second priority and just get them out of the way and build up the stuff you need to progress. Now what I mean by that is, when you go through the event, what is that even called? Which event is it? The creation arena. You'll see a lot of these people are using enforcer, and then they're using, other people are using executioner stuff. These guys are going for what is making theirs as strong as they can for these events. And I've seen some people kind of base their stuff off of this. This is for the people that are trying to score really high in here and deal a lot of damage and high health. Now, when you're wanting to progress through here, defense is key. And as you get better defense, you're going to notice you're going to win these quicker. You're going to get more experience out of it. I've even tested it. There is an experience difference if you have one full set of enforcer or an assassin style. There is a difference in the experience you get. Another thing that does play into the catacombs that does help out, and this is mostly for the farms that I do this, but on your main you want to do a few of them as well. Research on the creations. As you can see, I've got a fair bit on creation defense, but I've also done satchel capacity because that means that I'm able to carry more things or loot more. Health attack for obvious reasons. This one, I can carry different items, which we're actually going to research that one now. And stamina limit, the more stamina you have, the more times you can hit, more coins you can get, more free stuff. All right, so let's hop in and talk about the crest. You do want to keep, actually, we're gonna, crap. So we're gonna deal with that. Once you've upgraded your piece of equipment, go through and dismantle your old stuff. It'll give you everything back for free. And all around just gives you more stuff to benefit your current equipment. I made one too many of those. Get rid of that. All right. So now if we go to my armory, you can see I've got all these in here. Now I can make these guys once a day to get, one of the dailies done. Now I have another one of these So I can go in now and enhance this guy. And now that I've gotten all my crest back for free, you want to go through, make sure you get them in each one. Make sure this one's good. Should have done this earlier, but I just upgraded all the equipment before we started this video. Wasn't thinking about that. Alright, so now we're going to talk about upgrading these pieces. So health is pretty important, but again, you want to focus on defense. So I know I can increase this one to 900 pretty easily. And I still have quite a lot of these. So I'm going to go do the other one now. And now, just so you guys know, because I didn't show before I upgraded the equipment, I've been stuck at the current level that I'm at in the catacombs on this farm account for about a week. So just doing daily grinding on this, just getting, a daily chest, doing events. I've accumulated a bunch of these guys, and I've got a whole lot better defense, better equipment, crest are upgraded higher. Now also, before we go into here, we have talent points to use, and I'm going to explain my setup to this and why it is that way. So a lot of people say don't spread them out. You're going to want to spread them out for the defense. So if you just choose one class and go flying up it, that's great for once you get into the higher levels. But again, in the catacombs, this farm's on 5.7. I'm not using any special ability like the warrior recovery yet. I've actually got these guys up to defense. I'm actually going to upgrade the attack here and the attack here. And also, if you can, make sure you have VIP activated. Reason being, you get this extra creation stuff, satchel capacity, slots. You also get speed up time. So now that we did that, it only took me about a week to grind out the amount of stuff to push forward in here. And we'll just see how quick things go. I haven't lost any health yet. And as you guys notice, I left that chest up there. That's because as of right now, I'm not caring about the chest. I'm caring about just grinding through these levels, because then that means I'm going to be able to get better equipment and push forward a lot quicker. And as you guys know, before I actually couldn't even get to this guy with the 15 equipment, the blue. Now that I've got the 25 on, lost no health whatsoever. We've already gone up another level and still not losing anything. So now at this point, we'll just kind of grind through this real quick. Also, since this will be fast forwardable, I would recommend probably just fast forward through this little bit of grinding out of this. That was lucky. And it's nicer that on your main account, the higher you are in VIP, the quicker you're able to fast forward. You're able to do ×4. You know, we still haven't even actually taken any damage or health loss yet, so as you guys can see, by using the defense stuff, we're getting pretty good results. We're flying through here, not taking any damage. Now, I don't know if you guys are starting to notice, but obviously the higher we get, the less damage that we're dealing per hit. So what that means is you're only going to be able to get so far that way. So now we just got new buffs. 25 piece. And now soon we're going to be that doesn't show any of those. But as you guys can see, once you set things up to defense, you're going to be able to take a lot more damage. You're also in the levels that like we were just in, you're not going to take any damage. You're going to get more experience. The more experience you get does help level up your creation, which just like any other thing, you get these talent points. You're able to push your creation better. Now I'm going to show you guys the best ways to utilize these talent points both in here and out. So once you need to get a little bit further past and your equipment's getting better, probably in the level 35, 45 range, once you're getting towards, you know, level 7, level 8 areas. Get back in. Wow, all the wrong buttons. Once you get in those higher spots, I choose warrior for the reasons of I was able to get, you know, up to the troop health, which does benefit you in the actual game, but warrior recovery, you get a lot of health back, and that's how I got my way through. Once I actually got to 8-8, I didn't lose any health, and I was just rocking level 35 equipment, upgraded stuff the same way I did on here, and got my way up there. Now, going back into here, when it comes time for like Kingdom Raid event, UAC, events like that on your main account, these talent points in here benefit you in there as well. So if you go through each of these, I believe it's an explosive area has the troop damage. Now on my main, when we ended up doing like KRE, gold event, kill events, UAC, blood war, I reset these points and I run them all the way up to troop damage. And you know, the more experience you get, the more points you're able. It's just like your regular lore talent points. You're able to get up to here. Here's another troop damage. Now there's also troop health over here and infantry stuff, but those are very minor compared to damage. Damage is an overall better stat. It's where you're going to want to head towards. But you can use these stats to benefit your actual account's stats. You know, if you're just grinding through here and you have, you know, levels you've already beaten and you're just trying to build up a lot of pieces so that you can upgrade and then go through a bunch of levels like we just did, you know, reset your talent points, you know, put them on troop damage, infantry stuff, whatever you need on your actual main, and then just go through here, you know, every day. Just go back, plunder your X amount of times you're able to do, build up more stuff. Then when you need to push through levels, you know, just reset your points. Then you're able to increase back up. You get more stats, get more resource stuff for free. Overall benefits your account. All right, I hope you guys found this useful. If you have any questions or comments, let me know.